Good morning. Good morning. Baker Woods Preserve, Ohio.
Got it. Baker Woods.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, T. Well, we're going to try to find a little hiking area today. This is a one we heard about word of mouth, so we don't know anything about it. But we're going to go look at it. How you doing, T-Rex? Now, this is not the T-Rex from California, is it? It looks like a different profile picture. Oregon, yeah. We have a T-Rex that comes in from California. Cup of coffee here too, Angel. We are all on a whole new route this morning. First time, so. Moving wheels, yeah, I seen your comments. I appreciate that. Thanks for subscribing yesterday or the day before. Welcome. How are you today, Angel? It's almost like a Monday morning today. I think this little chill bug is gonna get the best of me. Hello, Ford. See you later, Fork. Abigail. Good morning, good morning. Well, thank you very much, Free Palestine. How is everyone else doing this morning, guys? Say hello, say hello. Good morning, Craig. Good morning. Trickwells, how you doing? How you doing? It's Saturday morning, so you'll have to expect a lot of young ones popping in here with nothing else to do. We're kind of chilling too. Hello, Angel. Sosa, welcome back. Good morning, positive vibes. If I missed anything, just say it again. You know, half the screen is covered by deleted messages, so. Captain Homer, welcome back. How's the sailing going? Nancy from Newport, welcome. Well, we're getting our day started a little early. Northwest Ohio, T-Rex. Nope. We're just on a little hiking adventure, I hope, today. Well, we heard of a new little hiking area, so we're going to go down and check it out. It's about an hour away. Never been there or even around that area before. Sausage and biscuit gravy. I will probably stop if we pass something along the way and grab my biscuit. Yeah, it's a little rain in the air here today, but we're hoping it is. We've pretty much checked out everything that's close within an hour here, T-Rex. A lot of videos. Caesar salad. Only if you cover it with ranch dressing. Knocked off the bike. Hello, Caden Game and Fire Gamer. Oh yeah, boiled eggs on a salad? Absolutely. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in, everyone. Hit that thumbs up. I really don't know. They used to say a toss salad where you just throw things together, and but that could be any meal, I guess. I'm glad they passed it along to us. Yes. Ranch would be my favorite too. That's what you need, Caden, another fishing pole. If I paid $750, it better be attached to a boat. Hello, Joe. Still in Northwest Ohio. Yeah, we did have ice the other day. Ice on the windshield. Hello, Imlander. Good morning. I'm telling you, man, this weather is messing with my throat and my head. It's either got to get cold or stay warm, one or the other. Did I miss someone called chat? I would say it's foggy in the mountains, but there's not even a big hill around here. The salad, that is. Yeah, well, unfortunately, we have to work outside every day. Minnie Tilly, we are going to go find a hiking area. Nancy, is that why they call the salad a Caesar? Because it comes from Rome? It's going good, Sonia Jefferson. It's going good. Halloween is over November 1st. Happy November 1st, everyone. We've got another month in the books. Yeah, that's the best thing to do, is just Google it. And now we all know a little more than we did before. You remember the old song, Bringing Mary Home? That's kind of a ghost story and a song. It's scary out here. It's foggy here on the road, but if I look up at the top of the windshield, I can see every star in the sky. So it must just be the mist from the ground. It's like that early morning graveyard fog. Everything went good, Nancy. We had our trick-or-treat last week, so pretty quiet around here. They had a little campfire out in the yard last night. I didn't participate because I wasn't feeling good. But they were out there for about 2 hours having fun. I'll go to work for about 2 hours a day, and then I'm going to rest. The rest of the night, all day tomorrow. So Sunday morning, they will probably not be alive. I'm going to do my best to sleep in. I don't know, that's what I was saying yesterday. You know, we have our trick-or-treat a week ahead, and then the following Saturday they have a Halloween and a Christmas parade. So a week early on trick-or-treat and 2 months early on the Christmas parade. Yeah, this town has already got Christmas lights going up, and it's not even Thanksgiving yet. Of course, all the stores are bringing down the Halloween stuff, and Christmas stuff is up already. All about making that money. It's all about the money, money, money. It might be scary, but I hope that there's a McDonald's down through here somewhere. I gotta get my morning cup of Mc coffee in me. My coffee from home is almost gone. Where are you from, Minnie? Hello, Samuel. McCafe. And I've got, I don't know, probably 25 or 30 of those little stickers that are not going to get used up. Folgers mostly, if I'm making it at home. Joseph likes the hazelnut coffee. I didn't really get into the flavors too much, or the frozen coffee, or the whipped coffees, all that stuff. Just good old black coffee. If you haven't told us where you're from so far, please do so. see how far out there we are reaching this morning. That's a good dessert, Nancy, but I just want them to get the ice cream machines fixed. North Carolina in the house, Seattle, Washington. Hello, Addict, how are you? New York City, Glendale, New York, and North Korea. Welcome in, everyone. Little old Northwest Ohio here. We are heading for a, I don't know if it's a natural park or a state preserve. Do a little bit of hiking. Try to get another video out for week after next. Captain Homer, have you got the boat in the dock? I mean, it's probably hard to train a person to make a milkshake. Marina, look at that, guys. Mickey D on the left. Be nice to people in here, Samuel. Good old Mickey D's. Man, I might not make it through the day. Fuel was $2.3 a gallon. You know we got to make a pit stop when we pass the McDonald's. Do you know Miss Tilly? He needs to pay the rent. Now, Google for me the term gaslighting, please.
Thanks for choosing. Hello, how may I help you?
Number 2, large coffee black.
Should that be all for you?
That'll be all.
Okay, your total's going to be $6.79 at the first window.
Yeah, that's what I was confused about too, Nancy. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Was it a YouTuber that crashed? I seen someone had a posted video of a RVer who was trying to do YouTube. Hopefully nobody got hurt. Well, that's cool. That's cool. As long as you know each other. It's all about having fun. And I'm glad you guys both stopped in.
Hello.
That's what it's all about. Finding somebody and bringing them along. Well, thank you, Ron.
There you go.
Thank you. And then again, I don't know who's asleep on the floor. See, just like they're on there, it's nice to brighten someone's day. Sometimes all it takes is just a smile. Have you got someone on live who passed out? Thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
And I don't know what it is, but I think the bag they put the food in is the noisiest bag ever. All right, let's get out of here. Do you ever watch the guy who wears the toilet bowl seat on his head? I don't understand that one either. Yeah, and you never know. It just could change someone's outlook the whole day. Somebody coming down the street with a bad thought or a bad idea, and someone smiles at him and he's like, hey, it's not so bad. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. If you haven't already, say hello to everybody. Cherie, Northwest Ohio. Where are you from, Cherie? Reno, Nevada. Hey, I'm going to be out there in June. Dilly chilly. Northwest Ohio, Matt Gallagher. Fremont Street, Las Vegas, that's cool. Oh, this town is dead. It's not mine. Oh yeah, I love it. I love it after dark. I didn't care too much in the daytime. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. We seem to have a pretty good reach out here in the United States right now. And is our North Korean or South Korean still in here? I think we had one from Kenya. Yeah, some of these little towns over in here have been forgotten. Seems like forever. About once or twice a month, you know, they'll all come out and come into town, and it'll be busy. And then the rest of the month, ghost town. I am not AI generated, are you? Would AI stop at McDonald's? Hello, Marcy. I don't believe this McDonald's has already taken the stickers off. Samuel, you guys don't think this guy is just putting on a show to try and collect money on YouTube? I would say the population of the town I was just in is probably 15,000. My hometown down in Kentucky had a population of 2,000. We got some little towns here are probably less than 300 people. And that's the way they like it. Yes, they are. Wind turbines. Good deal. Hello, Ruffles. Welcome back. All we needed was a little bit of fog and maybe a dog barking in the background. Well, even in a town of 2,000, you're going to have that one person or that one family that's going to be loud. Good morning, Jerry. Welcome. Yeah, one day last week. That is correct, Ruffles. Hello, Bill. Well, Bill, you gotta let us know what the rent is on those two houses, and we'll get them occupied for you. Well, we're going down to find the little hiking trail, we hope. We have been baffled before by these places. Saturday morning hike. Nancy, I was from a little town called Olive Hill. It's either a state preserve, state park, national park or something, I don't know. There you go, Nancy. Home of Tom T. Hall, the storyteller. Thank you, Minnie. Appreciate that. Drop me a comment on a little video or something, and that way I can get you to follow back. Oh yeah, I'm there at least once a month. Lots of pits on Olive Hill. Seedless olives. There's no olive oil there either. Yeah, I still have, well, I got 4 kids that live close to that area. Jerry, look at all those red drones out there. I think we got about 45 minutes before we get to see the sun. That's not a city. Them are all windmills out here in the middle of nowhere. All these wind turbines, and the power has done nothing but power bills increased ever since they've come in. So I don't know who's getting all this wind power, but it's not me. No sir, not Van Twerp. We went through Paulding City there a minute ago. Hello, the West. The country is the USA. I need editor or a moderator. I got a moderator in here. Probably 2 of them. Yeah, that was kind of like the, I like everyone there. West Story. That doesn't matter, West. That doesn't matter. Pretty old here. Hello, Florida. Welcome in. Robbie, you getting any of that severe weather coming up yet? This is early morning, West Story. Early morning. I thought all the lights went out at the same time. They did. See, West Story, this is why we don't like your comments here. You come in, you say a few simple words, and then you have to bring in something pretty stupid. So, we'll see you later. I'm glad you guys can see some of the comments that people put in here on this chat. The chickens say it's cold, Jerry. I've lost everything here, folks. Give me a second. There we go. We're back. See, I have to delete a stupid comment, and then the whole screen is wiped out for 15 seconds. Well, you couldn't see it anyhow. It was blocked by YouTube. And you probably don't want to know. The problem is with it, one person sees that, they think it's funny, they'll copy and paste, and then they'll see it on 35 other lives until they're just completely blocked from everyone. Yeah, I'm pretty tolerable, but some people just don't understand when to stop. Yes, Jerry, there is more lives than out and about. It's a big world out there, they say. There's a Jerry Gingerbread live every once in a while. Good morning. That's right. We only need positive thoughts. Happy thoughts, people. I could, but why would I want to do that, Bacon? Yeah, sometimes we get to talk about bowling too, but Are you going to go bowling today, Jerry? Yeah. Pretty good idea, Lincoln. I'm thinking we're about to say goodbye to you. Yeah, I don't think I'll be back in time, but you never know. You come in with some bad ideas right off the bat. Why don't you just say hello to everyone? Tell people where you're from. Start a normal conversation. Instead of coming in and say, hey, why don't you crash your truck on live? And for anybody else out there, welcome in, welcome in. Sammy, are you still here? Mike Tyson has a unique voice indeed. Samuel, were you guys watching the live when the accident happened? Yeah, we tend to get a lot of drones up here, but if there was a way that the dude on the accident could save his life and go back over the comments, I guarantee he was probably talking with someone who was not being the greatest in his chat. Or, you know, deleting or doing something probably that he shouldn't have been doing while driving, but Junction, junction, what's your function? Come on, people, come on. You're not supposed to stop. Roundabouts. Not for stopping. And Ruffles, if you're here, we are in that town you were talking about. Yeah, you get one person that gets out of order in here and it kind of jams them all up on the roundabouts. Good morning. We're in Northwest Ohio. 7:15 a.m. Good morning to all. And look at there, another Mickey D's. This is going to be our favorite route. Where you at, Texas? In Texas, yep. I knew you were probably somewhere in central U.S. Welcome in, Texas. How we doing today? Hit that thumbs up and say hello to everyone in the room. Nice potholes. New Mexico, you're a little farther out. Welcome in, New Mexico. Do I hear California? Anybody from California? I know Craig was in here earlier. He's from California. No, not that. It's be Californian here, thank you. Southern Ohio. Meet Northern Ohio. How you doing down there? Alabama. Welcome in. Scioto River. I think that runs all the way up through here, Annie. Are you next to Scioto Trail State Park there? Hello, Bruce. Welcome in from Indiana. Won't be long, folks, and we'll get all the states covered. I almost forgot where I was going. Call it California or say goodbye. Oh, a little chilly down there on the river, but it is beautiful country, that is for sure. Just starting to get into the hills when you get in that area. Hello, South Philly, welcome in. And we are not fake. Baltimore, Maryland, welcome. Hello, Craig. Craig's here from California. Is that graphite tips? What's everybody going to do this weekend? I'm not texting at all. I'm talking. If you shouldn't talk and drive, then you should never ride with anyone in the vehicle. You should never sing to the radio. Good old Friday night fish fry. Lots of things to eat in this little town. The home team playing today, Bruce? Are you a Purdue fan? That sounds just like me, Nancy. Stuffy head. I need that, was it NyQuil? The sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, stuffy head fever so I can rest medicine? Oh, the skies are starting to get bright. There'll be a sunshine soon. Indians and Notre Dame. Well, it's just me, but sometimes I think the remedy just makes you need more things. That is a pretty nice big school. If they couldn't give you stuff to get you sick, then they couldn't sell you medicine. Well, I'm sure the wife is going to be watching her team today. I really don't have a college team or a pro team, but sometimes I'll sit along with her and watch. Got a lot of people hanging out in here. Not a lot of comment. I appreciate you guys for hanging out, listening and chilling. Tonight should be a good night for a fire live if I'm feeling any better. That it does, Nancy, that it does. We try to keep it that way. Every once in a while, we'll get those break-ins. I like it how I can do a live, you know, and yesterday we had a pretty good live. The day before we had a great one. I get over 3,000 people stop in, you know, and view. I get 25 or 30 subscribers out of that. And they're there at the end of the live, and by the next morning, 15 or 20 of the old subscribers are gone. And the one guy was in there yesterday talking about whatever country he was from limited them to only having 2,000 followers. So that is crazy. All right, Annie, thank you for stopping in. For a little fire outside. You have fun down there. That's the way we try and keep it. It's a coming. I'm headed due south right now, so B Stone, give it a shot. We've had many questions going many directions here today. Hello, Dennis. Northwest Ohio here, Stone. Northwest Ohio. Yes. I like to say Saturday night, but as soon as I say that, then somebody says, no, it's Sunday morning. Yes, but sometime after I go to bed, it all will happen. I'm going to wake up cranky because we're going to lose an hour's sleep tonight. Probably not. I just hope the coffee's ready in the morning. Do you guys remember when the Y2K thing was going on? Long Island, welcome in. And everybody thought the whole world was going to shut down because we were going to hit 2,000. Here today it is 46 degrees right now. I am not hauling. I got a load of wood back there, but that's about it. Look at there, folks. Ohio City in the state of Ohio. How weird is that? You hauling Walmart? Hello, Charles. Good morning. You guys are probably very busy with that Walmart stuff. I think I see more Walmart, Amazon, and there's one other company out there that I see everywhere. Big corporations. I always drive the speed limit, stress. I get so many people aggravated behind me because they, if it's 55, I'll do 58. But nope, they got to do 62, 63. Yeah, well, I used to deliver prisoners for a living. They would always send us out west somewhere, and once you got there, it just never stopped. You hit California, you were guaranteed to be in California for a week. They would not bring you back. Daylight is approaching slowly. See that eastern star over there? They say it's Venus or Jupiter or something like that. I don't remember. It's the only thing in the eastern sky. Nope, I just like to get out and drive around. I'm in a 4x4 right now. Looked like it was about maybe 4 blocks. I'm sure it was wider than it was long, but it didn't take me but a second to get through it. You too, Dennis, man. Stay safe out there. And we appreciate you guys. Welcome in, guys. If you haven't hit that thumbs up yet, please do so. Let everyone know where you're from. Yeah, I tried that, but it seems like it ran all the time and just constantly ran the battery down on the phone. See you, Stone. Have a great day, Stone. All right, Bruce, are you headed for the IHOP or Waffle House? Golden Corral, which one is it? That's okay. A comment's a comment. We appreciate it. All right, Nancy, thank you very much for hanging out with us. The old pancake house. Thank you, Nancy, for hanging out with us. Thank you, Bruce, if you're taking off too. I'm getting close to my destination, so what's up? What's up, D-Crap? So it will not be long that I will be shutting down also. What's up, Jerry? Charles, you're pretty quiet in here. Good morning, good morning. Dog duty. Hello, David. This is real as it gets. This is why I don't get to see any animals out in the woods, because I can't get rid of this cough. Good morning, David. Crazy little town here. They have a Twisty Twirl ice cream shop. $2.79 for fuel. Nope. Look at that little bread shop there. That's kind of cool. A little coffee shop. I like these small towns. I was born in a small town. I see a few highways I can recognize, but I've never been through here. Not with a drone. Dr. One's coming out there. Northwest Ohio somewhere. I don't really know where I'm at right now. It's too dark to see the painting on the water towers. And then we're down to 4. It might be a time to get out of here before it gets too rambunctious again. I got 12 miles, it says. That is true. All right, man. We'll see you later, David. Hopefully Google could get us home. Oh no. Hello, Texas. Welcome in. Northwest Ohio. Jade. Welcome. Man, I'm going to get there before the sunrise. That's going to be great. You too, man. Have a great day. Leanne, how you doing? Good day, Leanne. I thank you very much. Are you dropping the comments? Someone else has changed their names. I can't keep up with you young'uns. How are you? I'm old as. I'm doing good. I'm catching a cold, but I'm doing good. I might already have it. Charles Carrington, are you going to talk to us today? Hello, Putty Tat. Welcome back. Fishing today, not happening. I think I'm going to do this little hike, go home, probably, maybe even take a nap. Nice old church. All right, Craig, we'll see you soon, man. Yeah, I got to do that when I get home too, Charles. At least for the first 2 weeks. Yeah, hot toddy. Somebody Google the ingredients in that. I could definitely hit a double. My dad used to make those for me when I was younger, and it seemed like they worked every time. Yeah, that would be wise, Nicholas. That would be wise. White lightning. White lightning. That used to be a good song. Northwest Ohio. I'll have to Charles, if you can text that ingredient to me. I would appreciate that. That's what we need it for, Jerry. Not for the side effects. But then once you open the bottle, you can't just let it go to waste, correct? Youngstown, Ohio. That was loud. You know, if some of these awesome possums would lay down in the middle of the road, they would probably never be hit. Well, that we can do, man. Yeah, I was hoping to get this sunrise. Looks like it's going to be some pretty clouds over in that direction. Man, there is like a church every mile on this. Old-timey churches too. Yeah, I seen that, but I can't save it and look at it later when I get home. We're going on a little morning hike. It's too bad when you got to drive an hour and a half to walk somewhere you haven't walked before. Charles will copy that and then text it to me. He has the number. But thank you, Putty Tat. Well, there's room for 6 cars there, it says. And yet another church. You keeping count of these little churches? Yeah. The older generations had it made. Room for 6 cars, so I hope it's not crowded. I'd rather hike alone, but Every once in a while, someone else will show up. Thank you very much. I'll be one of those Amber Alerts for a senior citizen. I've lost everything here, folks. They say if you get lost, you're supposed to fire 3 times in the air, and someone will rescue you. And I got lost one day and shot every arrow I had, and no one came. And yet another church. I am back. That was my first little lag of the morning, I think. First one that I have seen. Thank you, Charles. Crazy. But we're going to have to get off here pretty soon, folks. I am almost there. So we're going to try and get it to go for 6 minutes, but I'm about to turn toward the sun, so... Oh yeah. There is a giant. That's a cat. Don't run over the cat. That is a pretty sky over there to my left. We'll have to compare this one to the Return Home Live and see which one got the best numbers. Hello, fish. Northwest Ohio, come on down. We're going to give you one more shot in here before we say goodbye. Charles has his finger on the button. See you later, Charles. Get rid of the fish man. Just go ahead and block him altogether. Don't worry about the messages. Where is my highway? Right here. I'll get it, Charles. Thank you. I knew he was going bye-bye from the first comment. Alrighty, folks, I'm almost there, so I'm going to say goodbye to everyone. And of course, when I turn left, all the trees block the sunrise, so you'll have to wait for the video to pop out, and hopefully we will get a good one here. So we'll see everyone later. I appreciate everyone hanging out with us today, and have a wonderful day. Charles, I'll probably be back on in, give me an hour and a half. So if you're around, appreciate it. See you later.